Hello my beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. My name is Damesha for those who do not know me, and I am the owner of this channel together with my 3 little babies. And today I'll be doing a get to know me tag, a video that is long overdue. I didn't think I'd take so much time to record it, but okay, we are here. And please, I'm really sorry that I took so long. It's because I have a little baby and it's very difficult for me to record sometimes, so I have to really be careful on how I record my videos. So I have the questions here. They're not a lot, even though they look like, you see, they're not a lot. I'm just gonna go straight and start with question number 1. I'm not gonna say the names of the people. So the first question is that would you consider hosting a YouTube live concert of you singing? And it could even feature your family since you all have amazing voices. And then the person said that would be really nice to watch. I wish I could. Okay, the person who asked me this question knows that at home we sing. Even where I come from, we sing. My husband also sings, but he doesn't like to be in the spotlight. So I don't think that will happen, and my family is very private. My brothers and my sisters, I don't think they would want to do a live video. I don't know, maybe one day it would take, I don't know what, to convince them to do the video. And with my husband, we can do the video, but not a live one. We can do the video, but he won't vela there. He won't be there. He won't. He just won't. He won't. So I don't think it will happen anytime soon, but it's my wish as well. It really is my wish to feature my husband and the rest of my family on my videos. Anyway, and then the other question is, since you have reached 1K subs, are you planning a giveaway soon? This one is a bit tricky for me. You know, guys, sometimes when you're not working and you want to do all these other things, it is not possible. So for now, there won't be any giveaways, but probably when we reach 2K, 3K, let's make it happen, please. And the other one says, hi sis, hi. What is the best part about being a mom and a wife? The best part about being a wife, or should I start with the mom? Let me start with the wife. The best part about being a wife is doing things guilt-free. You know, sort of, you know, the deeds. It's very nice doing that as a wife because you don't feel guilty at all. Or you know what, this is what is supposed to be done in marriage, and you are really grateful for that. And you know, being able to see your family grow, you're like, okay, am I really doing this? That's the best part, seeing it grow with your family, seeing yeah, that's good. I don't want to talk too much on that one. And being a mom, this one, the best thing about being a mom is seeing a bit of yourself in your kids, especially the good things. My kids look like their father, but the first one started to look like me, and that's really nice. And some of their traits, the good ones, you're like, okay, I did want my kids to have that, and that's really nice. That's the best part. And being able to give them what you can give them. And you know, as parents, you always want your kids to like have the best of what you never had. You understand, like the things that you didn't have, and being able to give them that, it's really fulfilling as a parent, and that is very nice. The other video says, what is your top tip for first time moms. My top tip, and this one is my top tip, but I struggle with it. Accept help. I cannot stress this one enough. Accept help. I struggle with it. Apparently, like I thought I was doing well, but apparently I'm not doing so well. So with all my kids, if someone is coming over to my place and say I'm here to see the kids, like we just had a baby now, and then they're here, they want to be holding the baby, I feel like I'm burdening people with my things, and I'm constantly like, are you okay, let me take the baby, please rest. The people are here so that I can rest. They want to see the baby, they want me to rest, they want me, they don't want these lines to always be there because a mother is always tired. So accept help. It's very important because after they leave, you wish they were there again. So that is my tip. The worst marriage advice you ever received. The worst. I don't know if this is the worst, but things like don't share everything with your husband. I don't know. I mean, you decided to live a life with this person and then you don't share anything with them. Like, I don't know. That's my thing. Everything I do, I share with my husband, and I tell him everything. Can be annoying at times because I'm a quiet person. But when I talk, and I can see in his face, yo, okay, he's heard me now. So I would want to share everything about my friends and and no, don't nah. When someone tells you don't share everything with your husband, for me, mm-mm. Do you have a mom guilt? Mom guilt, I do have mom guilt when I'm not able to provide the things that my kids want, not need, want, because I really feel guilty, even though it's not necessary for them to have them, but there's that thing, Kuti. Okay, you said when you have kids, you would give them everything. But I'm learning to, like, I feel guilty when I'm not able to give them or when I don't want to give them, because sometimes you can't always say yes to the kids. But it does leave a bit of guilt. Hi, Bopoloko, you're not giving your kids what you said you would give them. What is my favorite color, food and drink? My favorite color is black. My favorite color is black. Food, I love traditional food like sempe. Okay, he's crying. Your semp, your mhodu, your those ones, the food that we want to eat, got the heritage. Yeah, and my favorite drink is tea. Is that a drink? I love tea. I'm not a fan of juice, but I drink it. And hey guys, I love tea. Anyway, what are you looking forward to about your future? Oh guys, sometimes when you're not working and when someone asks you what are you looking forward to, you think of work. I'm not working, I'm a stay-at-home mom, and to be honest, I'm happy, and I think I'm happy being a stay-at-home mom because of my age right now. I don't know, but I'm looking forward to seeing how my kids are gonna turn out. I'm looking forward to seeing how the biggest thing I'm doing right now is being a mom, a wife, a YouTuber. I'm looking forward to seeing how my YouTube will grow and how I will grow as a YouTuber myself, and how my brand will grow in terms of attracting campaigns and paid campaigns. You understand? This one I don't know how to answer it so that you guys understand me. But as a stay-at-home mom, all I want to do is give my kids the best and my husband the best. We might not always agree on what is the best, but yes, the best. When did you discover that you have an An amazing voice. Oh, I discovered when I was still in primary, but I never used the voice because of my lack of confidence. You know, when certain people are used for singing, certain people are trusted with singing, and then when you are never looked at, but you know deep down, you know what, I have a voice, yeah. It's not that big like other people's voices, but I have a voice to sing. So I discovered when I was in primary school, I don't remember the grade, but between grade 6 and 7, somewhere there, that's when I knew that I have a voice. Yeah. My question is, do you plan on being a full-time YouTuber? Yes, that's what I'm planning on doing. I do plan on being a full-time YouTuber. Or will you also have more sources of income in the future? Yes, I do want to do some things. Um, yeah, but I plan on being a full-time YouTuber. And someone said, "Hi sis." I actually wrote their names down. I thought I was gonna say their names. Hi sis, what has been the most difficult thing about maintaining your channel? The most difficult thing is consistency. Uh, the other difficult thing is attracting more people. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I'm trying for my videos to attract more people, but you know what? You can't force people to like your videos. You can't force people to subscribe to your channel. You can only hope that they will do that. It's like, so my struggle is attracting more people, convincing people to subscribe. You know, convincing people like your video should be like top notch so that they click that subscribe button without even thinking twice. Yeah, that's my struggle. And consistency, I think I'm doing better now as compared to before. Yeah, I'm really doing better with the consistency, guys. I've been putting videos every week. Please be proud of me. I mean, as a stay-at-home mom who's busy with a newborn, please give it to me. And please don't forget to subscribe and like the video. Have you ever felt like quitting YouTube? What keeps you going? Have I ever felt? I did feel like quitting YouTube last year when I got sick and I was pregnant, because I was like, I'm letting my people down. They're not gonna be watching. Let me just rather stop. And after that, I've never felt like quitting YouTube. Instead, like beginning of the year, I was like, this year I'm gonna reach my 1,000 subscribers. And one of the biggest things was to reach my 1,000 subscribers and get a campaign. That's all. I never thought of the 4,000 watch hours, but yeah. And then what the other question is, what keeps you going? What keeps me going is my subscribers, people that are like, you're doing so well, sis, well done. You know, those nice comments, they really keep me going. And what keeps me going again is I feel like I'm at work. I want to do this. I have a submission. Mondays I must do this, or maybe when my video is ready, I just want to, my managers will see how I'm doing, and if they're not impressed, I will see how the videos is doing. Do you understand? So that my subscribers do keep me going, and me being at home and feel like I'm not doing anything does keep me going. uh, how is motherhood with 3 kids? Do you want more kids in the future? I don't want more kids. I'm done with kids. No, I don't want more kids. No, 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 no. Hey guys, I don't want more kids. What is how is motherhood with 3 kids? It's not as hard as I thought it would be, and I think it's because of my husband. He's the one who prepares. He's been preparing the kids for school since I got pregnant, and he's still doing that. So I'm really grateful for that. So if I was doing all that by myself, oh guys, I'm sure it would get some mental health, what. So I'm really grateful for the help I'm getting from my husband. You understand? So motherhood is very hard, and I think it's very hard for him because he has this thing now. But you know what? We are 5 people in the house. I need to provide education, shelter, food, and yeah. But so we are taking it one step at a time. You understand? My baby's crying. What is it that you're doing different with raising your beautiful babies compared to how you were raised? I think what I'm doing different is I have their father in my life. My mom and my dad were never married. They had me when they were still in high school, and you understand. So what I'm doing different with them is I have their father in their lives, and I'm grateful for that. And another thing is taking them to better schools. I don't know how to put it without, because I don't look at my life like it was so bad. Yes, things could have been better, but yeah, the most important thing is having a father figure in their lives, and that father figure being their actual father. That is, yeah, it's beautiful. Where do you see yourself in the next 2 years? In terms of what? YouTube or now as a person? Um, in 2 years, I'm hoping that the project that I'm busy with would be out there and growing in my YouTube. Let's hope in 2 years it would be at least at 5,000. Because guys, it's very hard to convince people to subscribe to your channel. So I'm hoping that in 2 years time would be at least at 5,000 subscribers. Please subscribe, please, my love. What is it that you wish you knew before you became a mom? I wish I knew, like, forget about yourself for some time. Giving birth and you see your body changing, I wish I knew how bad it can affect you, even mentally. You know what? You're not gonna look like you were before. Because hey guys, body changes for me. You know, even now I have my kids asking me, Mommy, what happened to your stomach? I mean, I have mokaba now. Then I didn't have mokaba, and when they see my pictures before I got married, they're like, Mommy, is this you? We can see it's you, but what happened to your stomach? You know how honest kids are, so they will just ask anything. So yeah. Someone said, I hope it's not a lot of questions. I can't wait for the Q&As, and congratulations on 1K subbies. I can't wait to see what this beautiful journey takes you. Thank you so much. I hope it will take me further and further to beautiful things. Hi, mommy. Hi, charming. You know yourself, charming. See you on the flip side. Would you consider having another baby? No. Since our little boy has kept you up for months. This boy is something else. I wasn't ready, guys. I didn't know how clingy boys are. Yeah, people in my life know how much I talk about how clingy boys are. I didn't know. Can you hear he's crying now? I didn't know that they're so clingy. How has life changed since you got married? Life has changed a lot. The fact that I can't see my friends all the time besides distance, because you always they need to be considerate of the fact that you are married and you can't avail yourself a lot. So that distance from my friends, and I'm even losing some of my friends. And the fact that you can't always be going home, that has changed also. Even having kids, the back and forth going home has changed. And myself also, people that know me before I got married, they're like, something has changed about me. I think they can answer this question better. I don't know. How is life as a new mom? Life as a new mom is hard. And the reason why I'm saying it's hard is because the boy always wants me to hold him. But in other fields like the girls and what I have my husband for that, like I already said. But with the baby, yo, he's always here, guys, always here. And I'm sure you see on my videos, I always have him with me, and I don't know how to, like, boy, don't come, because when Tata is busy, I have to be holding him. Tata can't always leave a meeting. He works from home. He's always upstairs. But I can't always take him to Tata so that I can clean and do the beds. And you understand? So, as a new mom of three, I've never been a mom of three before. So it's hard. It's hard. But your channel is... Okay, your channel is active. Do you have a plan for your videos, or you just wake up and decide to upload? You know what, guys? Because I don't want to pressure myself. I don't want to say on Mondays I'm putting up a video. Every Mondays, like I already said about my consistency, plus having the baby, I don't want to pressure myself and say every Monday there's a video. So when I have a video, I put it out there. And I don't actually have a plan. My plan is just make a video, have it ready, and put it out there. You understand? And the other mom said, how has life been since the new edition? Yeah, I think I already said that. And how are you juggling life? Yeah, life has changed obviously with 3 kids, more expenses obviously. Juggling things. I have my husband, thankful for that. We don't have a helper, so we're trying, we're surviving, we're surviving. And yeah, do you have help, or you are just doing it by yourself with heart? Yes, we are doing it, everything we're doing ourselves. We don't have a helper, and yeah, I don't know when that time will come, but we are looking into that. What has each of your child taught you? Oh my word. My first baby. I knew that I love my husband, right? But after my first baby, guys, these are some of the things your people should not know, or even Bona. The husbands should not know. But after having my baby, that's when I realized, well, after having my firstborn, that's when I realized that I really love my husband. When people say, oh, I didn't know what a true love is, but when I looked at my child, I saw that. No, after I had my baby, was like, this is love. I love my husband. I didn't look at my baby and say, oh, Lerato, what? No. After having my first baby, what taught me is I learned the depth of love I have for my husband. And then with my second baby, with my second child, I learned that we can overcome a lot. My husband and I, we can overcome things together, because when I heard her, my husband was in school, and I was back at home, and things were a bit challenging, but we did it. I don't know how, but we did it. And if Nerasa Twarana, my husband and I, things were gonna be so I learned that we are stronger together. My third one, oh man, this one has taught me that I didn't think a child would have that much impact in you. Hori, these are mine. And not that I didn't feel it, but it wasn't as strong as I felt it after having my third baby. So I was like, guys, I really have 3 kids, and I'm realizing how much I love my kids. I love them so much. And yes, I did love my kids, but I didn't know that I love them that much. I don't know how to answer this I don't know how to answer it so that you guys understand. Yeah, if you had an unlimited supply of money, and then she says, I'm assuming because I don't have an unlimited amount of money. Yeah, if you had an unlimited supply of money, what would be the first thing you did? Unlimited, I think the first thing I'd do is buy a home, buy a house. That's the first thing. I'd buy a house. Yo, I'd buy a house for my babies, and so that they can have a place to call home. This thing of moving there and there is not nice. So unlimited supply of money. Yeah, I'd buy a house, and I know I'd donate money somewhere. My husband always say, if you'd have money, your money it'll fell like a stratum, because we'd be giving and giving and giving. Yeah, the most important thing, and that's one thing we've been thinking about, a home. So that's the one thing I would do first. What advice would you give your 21-year-old self? Not everyone is genuine in your life. You can love them all, but not everyone is genuine, not even family. So if something is off, you must trust that whatever you're feeling, just trust it. People are not as honest as you think they are with you. People don't love you the way you think they love you. So nah. Yeah, that's what I'd give myself. People are not as genuine as you think they are. So be careful. Be careful. And then someone say, how old are you? I'm 33 years. Kimwana 1990, 21 January. That's when I was born. Yeah, so I'm 33 years old. Why did you decide to join YouTube? I think this one I already answered last time. Back then, I joined YouTube because I wanted to give people would be like, yo, I miss your singing and wara. So I started YouTube, like, so that people can go watch those videos where I'm singing. And then again, later on, I was like, you know what? My mom has passed away, so I was like, I want to leave my kids something. And this was inspired by the fact that I always miss my mom. I wish I could see her smiling, not in pictures, but maybe in a video form. I wish I could see her talking. So I was like, I'm gonna leave this for my kids. The YouTube will be there. So I hope they get to see me when I'm smiling and when I'm talking and when I'm interacting with them. So that's one of the reasons why I joined YouTube. The other question says, this question number 13, if I'm not mistaken, how are you finding motherhood, and do you feel like you are back to being yourself? I'm far from being myself. I don't know when that will happen at 33, and I don't find like it's difficult to find myself even after 3 kids. Everything is all about your kids, all about your husband, and I'm trying, but it's very hard to get back to yourself. And how are you finding motherhood is a bit challenging, like I said, but I'm grateful that I have my husband. And then the other question says, hey mommy, here are a few questions. Thank you so much, mama. Where are you from? Where is home? I'm from Northwest in Taung. That's where I'm from. So that's where my home is. If you don't know Taung, I don't know. Yeah, I'm from the Northwest. Get down. Where did you meet hubby and how long have you been married? I met my husband in university. He's from the Eastern Cape. I'm from Northwest, so we met in the University of Northwest Mafikeng campus. That's where we met. How long have you guys been married? This year will be 8 years. Married together for 10 years. Yep, we've been together for 10 years and married for 8. Do you think you'll pursue professional music career in the future? This one is tricky because I don't know how to compose and write. I can only do covers. I wanted to do covers. I don't know. It's my wish. It's my wish. I really wish I could do that. Yeah, that's my wish, to do those covers, especially gospel. That's yeah. How has the adjustment been to having 3 babies? Is 1 to 2 easier than 2 to 3, or it's all the same in terms of how challenging? Guys, it's hard. It's hard. You know why I'm saying it's hard is because now my husband has to be busy with kids before he goes to miracle. He has to prepare them in the morning because now I'll be sleeping in the morning because I'm busy with the little one at night. The sleepless nights are still there. So it's a bit challenging, but it's not easy, man. It's not easy, but it's doable. We are surviving. We are surviving. How did you know you were ready for more kids? I didn't know. No, I didn't know. Was it planned or you just let God do? And we did give him like, God, do your thing. But okay, I didn't know that I was ready. I didn't know. I think my husband wanted kids, so I was like, I'm gonna give him kids, and that's it. But I wasn't ready. How are you feeling now that you've reached 1K? Was the feeling what you thought it would be? Yo, guys, on this one, this is the last question. How are you feeling now that you've reached 1K? I'm very happy. It happened on the 15th of August. I will never forget that day, but I was sick. I was so sick. So I had my baby 31 May, so it was June, July, August. The week before that, I started skipping because I want to lose the weight. And I skipped, and something happened on my operation. It was so painful, and the following day I got so sick. Even my husband was like, he was sure that I was gonna die the way I was so sick. So the feeling, I was excited, I was happy, but I was in bed. Even the post that I was making, thanking you guys for 1K, I was so sick, guys, that day. Only Koketo knows how sick I was that time because she always calls me, she always checks on me. I was so sick on the 15th of August. I was so happy, guys. The feeling was not the way I expected because I had told myself, you know what, on that day, I want to take myself out. I want to go where I couldn't. For a whole week, I was in bed. Cold, cold, cold. I've never felt that cold in my life before. So it wasn't as I expected it to be, but I'm grateful for it. So these are the questions, guys. They're not a lot. I think I had one question from Instagram. I forgot. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I forgot the question. But okay, thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. And I hope you will share the video, invite people over to subscribe, and help me grow. Help me grow, guys. I really appreciate each and every one of you. I appreciate you liking the videos and the fact that you've subscribed. I'm really, really, really thankful. All right, guys, bye.